one of my biggest notes was always, I want you to throw everything you did with your coach away
Mhm.
and trust that it's inside you. You worked on it, it's inside of you. And now I just want you to have the conversation and let's
Mhm.
see what happens. And those were always my favorite takes. That was my biggest note always is I feel like people will work with a coach or not, right? They have an idea. And what makes it ungrounded is that we are seeing someone act.
Mhm.
And I think right now, because with self tapes, it feels like because you're not busy going in all the time, it feels like there's not as many jobs. It feels
Mhm.
like there's not as many auditions. And so each audition becomes so precious,
Mhm.
right? And so you feel that in the tape, you
Yeah.
feel the preciousness.
Mhm.
And so if I felt like something was like that, I would call the coach and I'd be like, hey, did you have a hard time? Like I'd usually call the coach first because I have
Mhm.
a relationship. And then I'd see what they say. And then I would say, I was usually pretty on, like I could tell what happened in the coaching session.
Yeah.
Um, but I've never said this isn't what casting wants. I would say, could you give me another take?
Mhm.
And I would actually send both ideas to casting. But
I
so
think a
you're
much
getting
more
that.
interesting, yeah, because that's a way more interesting way of looking at it because nobody knows what casting wants
Right.
unless we're having direct conversations with producers and casting. You're absolutely right. What I tell my clients all the time is the idea is not to replicate what we've done in our session because that's only going to mess you up and fuck you up. The idea is to lay all the groundwork and then let it go and try to connect with your partner or not connect with your partner, whatever the fuck you're trying to do in the scene. Because anytime you're replicating, you're setting yourself up for failure.